So hey everyone, welcome back to another live stream on eFootball टेस्टिंग गाइस। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका दूसरा लाइव स्ट्रीम के ऊपर। आज हम वापस अपने ट्राई करेंगे डिवीजन लीग 3 क्योंकि कल का जो आपने स्ट्रीम देखा था गाइस बहुत ही गंदा वाला स्ट्रीम था। अपने कितने घंटे खेले, कम से कम 3-4 घंटे खेले भाई, एक भी मैच अपने नहीं जीत पाए। तो आज अपने ट्राई रहेगी कि जो डिवीजन लीग 3 है वो अपने जीत पाए। ठीक है, ट्राई जरूर रहेगा, अपना बेस्ट देंगे आज, क्योंकि आज जो अपना माइंड एकदम अच्छा है और मूड भी बहुत बढ़िया है। ठीक है, माइंड भी थोड़ा क्या है, सेटलमेंट जैसा हो गया था क्योंकि कल बहुत सब चीज़ें ऐसे चल रही थी। तो मैं तो कि सबसे बड़ी गलती ये हो गई कि अपने को माइंड जो है क्लियर करके आना चाहिए था, उसके हिसाब से अपने को गेम में नहीं बैठना चाहिए था। पर ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, चलता है। तो आज अपने ट्राई करेंगे वापस डिवीजन लीग 3 ऑन स्मार्ट असिस करके। ठीक है, नहीं तो फिर अपने क्या करेंगे कि अगर बीच में रहेगा तो अपने स्मार्ट असिस ऑफ करेंगे और अपना ही जो गेम है उसके हिसाब से अपने खेलेंगे। लेकिन फिलहाल अपने स्मार्ट असिस ऑन करके खेलते हैं। ठीक है, तो जो हमारा गेम प्ले है, अटैकिंग है, वो सेम ही रहेगा, अपने चेंज नहीं करने वाले, क्योंकि अपने को पता है कि ये अपने जो है ना, ये बेस्ट है भाई, ये जो फॉर्मेशन ये बेस्ट है और यही सही है। ठीक है, इसके अलावा अपने को चेंज नहीं कर सकते। पर फिर भी अपने को जो फुल अटैक और बैलेंस टीम चाहिए ना, वो अपने करके जरूर खेलेंगे। अगर आपको लगता है भाई कि चेंज करो तो प्लीज कमेंट करके जरूर बताइएगा, तो अपने जरूर चेंज करेंगे उसमें। उसमें भी आपको कुछ वैसा नहीं है, अगर आप चाहते हो तो अपने जरूर चेंज कर पाएंगे उसमें। ठीक है, तो चलिए गाइस स्टार्ट करते हैं अभी। तो आज के दिन का अपना पहला मैच होने जा रहा है, तो अभी देखते हैं कैसा होता है। और पहला मैच अगर अच्छे से गया है तो गाइस डेफिनेटली कहता हूँ कि लाइव स्ट्रीम में बहुत जो अभी अपनी होने वाली है वो सारी बहुत अच्छे से जाएगी। बाकी डिपेंड करता है कि भाई अपना कैसे खेलते हो, सामने वाला कैसे आता है उसके ऊपर होगा। बाकी तो कोई बात नहीं, चलता ही रहता है। ठीक है गाइस, प्लीज कमेंट करके बताइए कि ये पहला मैच अपने को जीतना चाहिए कि नहीं जीतना चाहिए। अगर भाई साहब जीतना चाहिए तो प्लीज उसमें कमेंट जरूर करिएगा कि क्या आपने कर सकते हो उसमें, और कैसा फॉर्मेशन उसमें रख सकते हो, और कैसे अपनी गेम खेल सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो प्लीज कमेंट करके जरूर मेरे को गाइड करिए। बाकी तो कोई नहीं, जो भी रहेगा उसके हिसाब से अपना सेटअप करेंगे। ठीक है, तो मिस्टर जयस्टर का भाई हर बार कमेंटर आता है, ये जो अपने है ना भाई साहब, ये बहुत अच्छे सपोर्टर है अपने, और हर स्ट्रीम के ऊपर, हर वीडियो के ऊपर इनका लाइक कमेंट जरूर आता है। तो भाई बहुत बहुत थैंक्स, क्योंकि आप जो मेरी वीडियो के ऊपर इतना सपोर्ट करते हो और मेरे चैनल को इतना सपोर्ट करते हो भाई साहब, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले अपने बात करते हैं कि अपने जो फॉर्मेशन है इसका कैसा जाता है और जो प्लेयर परफॉर्मेंस है वो कैसे जा रही है। ठीक है, प्लेयर परफॉर्मेंस आप देख सकते हो कि डिफेंडर जो है ना, ये एकदम परफॉर्मेंस डाउन है इनकी, तो अपने चेंज करेंगे डिफेंडर। ठीक है, सेंटर मिडफील्डर नहीं चेंज करेंगे क्योंकि ऑलरेडी उनका है, तो अपने यहाँ थोड़ा वो चेंज करा आपने, क्योंकि अपने को प्लेयर चाहिए था ये, पर ठीक है चलेगा। तो प्लीज़ भाई साहब कमेंट करके जरूर बताइएगा कि ये मैच क्या कर सकते हैं अपने इसमें, अगर जीतने के लिए क्या करना होगा। स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करने करके खेले या वैसे करके खेले, क्योंकि मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि इसमें अपनों ने स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन किया है। ठीक है ना बाबे यार, उसमें सही रहता है, लेकिन क्या है कि परफॉर्मेंस उसका सही नहीं है, तो मच बेटर इसमें करेंगे। हेलो भाई, हेलो मिस्टर राव, कहाँ था भाई इतने दिन?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
राव देख, स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन किया है मैंने आज। तो चलो ठीक है, एक बार मैं इसने पोस्ट किया है सामने वाले ने, मैं अपनी सेटिंग एक बार आपको दिखा देता हूँ कि भाई मैंने कैसे सेटअप रखा है मेरा। देखो स्मार्ट इसी ओन कर रहा है, बाकी उसके सामने आपको पता कि कैसा आता है। अगर मैं स्मार्ट इसी ओन करता तो आपको शायद याद होगा कि लास्ट लास्ट मैंने क्या किया था कि जो शॉर्ट टाइप है बेसिक से लेके मैनुअली किया, तो मैनुअली में भाई साहब ऐसा था कि मेरे भाई कि फ्री हेडर तो चलो ठीक है, हेडर कनेक्ट कर लेता है, लेकिन जो स्कोर है वो अपने लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो गया था करना, क्योंकि अपने एंगल देते थे उसको, हर एक चीज देते थे, लेकिन क्या है कि बॉल कन्वर्ट नहीं हो रहा था, बाहर मारे जा रहा था। ठीक है, ये भी आपको प्रैक्टिस में करके दिखाऊंगा एक बार ये मैच के बाद कि भाई साहब अपने ये रखे कि नहीं रखे, पर फिर भी चलेगा। ठीक है, तो चलो मैच स्टार्ट
And that
करते हैं।
gets things running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jib? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
सादियो,
Mane. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Nice bit of trickery. Good chance here. And the ball's come loose here.
Can't be
और तो एक
expected to
नंबर था
deliver
भाई,
anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
शॉट खेला लेकिन मजा आया शॉट में। क्लियर करेंगे वन।
Veron. Driving forward. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception.
गुड ब्लॉक। थोड़ा आज अलग ही एनर्जी दिखेगी भाई आपको, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है कि कल क्या सीन हो रहा था।
Now it's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great
ये क्लियर
positioning,
किया
so
यहाँ
good
से।
from him.
यार ये चीज नहीं होनी चाहिए, नेट का इशू नहीं आना चाहिए, बाकी इज ओके, बाकी सब ठीक है।
Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Veron. Guti receives it in a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
तो गाइस गेम में मजा आ रहा है तो प्लीज लाइक शेयर कमेंट जरूर करिएगा और सब्सक्राइब करके ही जाना भाई, जो नया चैनल
Not the best
पे आए, जो भाई
distribution
सब
from the
नए अभी
keeper.
देख रहे व्यूअर्स, प्लीज
Neymar.
चैनल को सपोर्ट करिए थोड़ा।
He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. He's making a real surge on the left. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Has a shot!
अरे वाह,
Another
क्या
special
गोल मारा यार, ये मेरे को
moment.
एक सेकंड में थोड़ा गलती हो गई वहां पे, अपने को
Smooth as it
थोड़ा
gets.
जगह नहीं देना था उसको।
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mane. Veron. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Oh,
ये
that's
थोड़ा
a
यहाँ से
fine
रॉन्ग बोल दिया
interception.
आपने।
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
सामने वाला ही वही
Trying
रॉन्ग।
his best to keep it in play here. Neymar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press and there's simply no way out.
Mane. Now, can they get him away?
पकड़ ले भाई,
Vinicius
पकड़
Junior
ले।
gets into some space. And it's Mendes. Veron is always scanning the pitch. And Veron!
क्या शॉट था यार, शॉट बहुत
And a
अच्छा खेला था ये।
terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
मार्किनियोस।
And we have our very first corner.
इतना टाइम यार, इतना टाइम
And
लेता
now a
मारने में।
sudden chance to counter. Referee has just said play on. Bellingham aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Neymar looking to play him in, and this is Raul. Takes a shot! It's
ये वापस से गंदा खेलना चालू कर दिया यार। इससे अच्छा मैं
a
अपना ही खेलूं, वो
two-goal
हो
lead,
गया यार।
and they're firmly
हमारे
in
से सोन का ये कोई
control.
मतलब नहीं है।
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Okay.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Forlan. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Kokchu. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
भाई जितने भी देख रहे थे प्लीज कमेंट करके बताइए कि आपको क्या लगता है, ये मैच जीत पाएंगे कि ये भी अपने कल की तरह वापस अपना हारेंगे ये।
And it's been taken short. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well. Forlan, Veron. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
पोजीशन
don't
तो है
fix
अपने
it.
पास,
So I
लेकिन
think the
क्या है कि
manager
जो
has to
स्कोर होना
resist
चाहिए वो नहीं
change
है।
at
अल्बर्ट
this stage.
परेरा भाई जब से लिया ना तब से खत्म हो गया सेमी गेम में, इसको लेना नहीं चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से, क्योंकि भाई का एक पूरा दिन हो गया यार, परफॉर्मेंस होता ही नहीं है। इतने मैच खेले को भी परफॉर्मेंस नाम का कोई चीज ही नहीं है, तो एटलीस्ट शायद मेरे को लगता है कि मैंने इसको गलत प्लेस किया है।
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nuno Mendes. Now Beraldo. And they win it back again.
Yeah.
He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
भाई।
Corner number 2 then. Forlan plays it short. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Veron tries making a foray down the right. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's
ये देख
Neymar. He's got away. And he's in on the finish! In for
यार,
the
मेरे को तो अल्बर्ट
pieces!
फरेरा यार, हट,
And
इसको
it's
टीम में लेना ही नहीं
there!
चाहिए यार, सही में। साला
And the lead
एकदम
is
क्या कटे
extended
आता है
still
यार, हद पर
further.
होती है मेरे लगता है ये टीम के लिए।
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Albert Ferrer was in no mood for any of that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rodri. Kukçu. Pressure coming in from all directions. Veron. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. And this is Roll. And he's got the beating of his Roll! And how did he not make it
कोई नहीं था भाई,
fall?
कोई
I
नहीं
thought
था।
it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Chelsea have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Are certainly
यार क्या
playing with an
match
intense
है।
focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the... It's Neymar! Well, that
Neymar,
is
Neymar,
remarkable.
Neymar.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Neymar, chance for a shot! He scores!
सच में यार,
Yet another goal in
एकदम
an
गंदा वाला जो है ना,
awesome
गंदा
performance.
वाला डेली अपने
They're
यही
in
चीज कर रहे हैं।
complete charge. There was to be
क्या
only
मेरे को
one
खेलना नहीं आता या
outcome.
मैं भूल रहा हूँ
Well,
खेलना?
was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and
क्या ये लोग
he
प्रो बन
has.
गए?
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. It's a promising position. Mane. Oh, that's neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And another try!
साला
And he's
शॉट
missed
मारा था
it.
मारा, वो भी बाहर मारा
Rijkaard
यार।
really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Kukçu. Now it's Neymar. Kukçu has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
क्या करो, तो कल भी देखना ना, कल भी तेरे को बुरा लगता
And
है।
here's Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
कल तो बहुत बहुत मतलब बहुत एकदम
Oh,
बड़ा
this
ये
looks sharp.
ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे मैं नया नया खेल रहा हूँ।
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Azar. Now it's Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mane has it out wide and in space. Veron. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Guti. Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hit into the middle. Oh, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And this is Pele. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Bellingham. Guti. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar looks to get on the end of this.
चलो कोई बात नहीं,
referee brings it to a close.
ये मैच खत्म हो गया। अभी अपने
Tale of
चेंज
two
करते हैं
teams,
टीम
one
थोड़ी,
irresistible,
क्योंकि ये जो फॉर्मेशन है अपने को सेटअप
the
नहीं करता
other
है, तो
fragile
कल भी अपने
and
यही मैच हारा
seemingly
थी अपने
clueless.
लिटरली।
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to
ये
do.
थोड़ी टीम चेंज करके अपने
Looking
खेलते
pretty
हैं भाई।
lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for
फेस
his
कैम अभी
wisdom
नहीं यार, फेस कैम
and to
बाद
wish
में।
you all
तो
a
मैं
very
मेरे को
good
बोला था कि
evening.
फेस कैम जब तक 1000 मतलब 1000 सब्सक्राइबर नहीं हो जाते उसके बाद, अभी लगाने का कोई मतलब नहीं है। तो फटाक से यार चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो अगर फेस देखना चाहते हो तो पहले अपना नेटवर्क जो किंग है वो देख लेते हैं। नेटवर्क जो ग्राफ है भाई साहब वो कैसा है, लेकिन फिर भी अपने को पता नहीं है क्योंकि अपना जो गेम कैसा चल रहा है, साला बहुत खराब गेम हो गया अपना, जिसका कोई मतलब नहीं है, ठीक है। तो मेरे को खुद को गुस्सा आता है यार, कैसे कैसे हो गया ये। अच्छी बात है तूने किया, तो बहुत बढ़िया बात है, थैंक यू फॉर दिस। ओके, तो अपना जो टैक्टिक्स है वो अपने चेंज करते हैं, क्योंकि ये टैक्टिक्स एडिट पोजीशन, किलियन एम्बापे को बाहर ही रखते हैं, इसको जो है ना बीच में रख देते हैं, ठीक है। तो ये सेंटर आ जाएगा तो अपने को क्या है कि अटैकिंग में बहुत काम देगा ये। तो इंडिविजुअल अटैक में अपने डिफेंस में रुको, अटैक में पहले जाते हैं, अटैकिंग में हाँ बता ना भाई, क्यों नहीं यार, तू मेरा भाई है, तू फॉर्मेशन जो बताएगा वो फॉर्मेशन में साथ खेलूंगा, बता। 5-2-3 खेलो, खेलना सही रहेगा ये। हाँ चल ठीक है, एक बार मैं 5-2-3 अपना करके देखते हैं, चल। तो चलो मिस्टर राव के कहने के 5-2-3 खेलते हैं अपना, ठीक है। फॉर्मेशन ये गया नीचे, 5-2-3। देख ये फॉर्मेशन है क्या, देख ओके। अरे यार ये 2, इसको SS रख दिया। देख 5-2-3 रख दिया मैंने, ठीक है चलेगा। ठीक है SS में रख दिया, ये वराने सही है इसमें। और इसको चेंज कर देते हैं, यहाँ पे रख देते हैं, इसको बाहर ले लेते हैं, स्टीफन जेरार्ड को इसकी जगह। डिफेंस कैसे स्ट्रॉन्ग करूं यार बता। किया जाता है ना भाई, क्यों नहीं किया जाता है। रिजर्व में अपने चेंज करते, पहले एक बार डिफेंस पे देख ले इसमें। नोनो मेंडिस को सीबी रख देता हूँ इसकी जगह, ठीक है। और मैनेजर अच्छा लगा हो तो मैनेजर कौन डालू देख। चेंज मैनेजर में देख मेरे पास ये है, क्लाइवर्स है, फ्राइन राइकार्ड है, फिर लुइस रोमान है, स्टीफन जेरार्ड है, थॉमस है, फिर ये हेंजी फ्लिक है, माइकल अरेरा है, फिर उसके बाद क्या है, मार्टिनस है। ये सब मैनेजर है भाई, देख ले। अभी तक जोसे मरीनियो मैंने रखा है इसमें। ओके नूनो मेंडिस को एक मिनट चलो रुक। ले तो फ्रैंक राइकार्ड लगाता हूँ, रुक। ले फ्रैंक राइकार्ड रख दिया, फिर उसके बाद नूनो मेंडिस को एलबी रख दिया, ठीक है। और हर्नांडिस को क्या करूँ इसमें, ये बता दे मेरे को, इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन। रोबेन दियाज चलेगा इसमें, नहीं ये रख देते, नहीं ये भी सारा डी में है। ठीक है ये मैंने साइड पे कर दिया, बिठा दिया मैंने बाहर। सीबी यार मेरे में अच्छे नहीं है, सीबी की साला कमी है यार। फरेरा यार मजा नहीं आता उसमें, बहुत जल्दी कट जाता है वो। चल फिर भी तेरे कहने में मैं लगा देता हूँ, ले ये अल्बर्ट फरेरा है, एमएस जेम्स जेम्स की तरह लगा देता हूँ। लॉन्ग बोर्ड काउंटर सही है। चल तो ये मैच तेरे नाम पे, ठीक है। इसको क्या इंस्ट्रक्शन दूं, मैन टाइट का या फिर क्या इंस्ट्रक्शन दूं वो बताना मेरे को। मैन मार्किंग का दूं। ठीक है। देख, जो तूने बोला उसके हिसाब से सारा सेटअप मैंने कर दिया है, सिर्फ डिफेंस को इंस्ट्रक्शन दे देता हूँ। ठीक है, इधर गया इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन, डिफेंसिव, काउंटर टारगेट, डीप लाइन क्या करूँ, मैन मार्क में क्या करूँ भाई? बोल बोल, क्या करूँ इसमें? तो क्या करूँ बता, जल्दी जल्दी, टाइम नहीं है, जल्दी बोल। टाइट मार्किंग, काउंटर अटैक, डीप लाइन क्या करूँ? डीप लाइन रख देता हूँ। स्टीफन जेरार्ड, अच्छा यार गोल कौन मारेगा, चल इसको ले लेता डीप लाइन में। ले, कर दिया, ले चालू। देख भाई, तेरे कहने पे मैंने 5-2-3 फॉर्मेशन रखा है,
So bring it
जैसे
on.
तूने टीम
Height,
सेट करवाई है वैसे मैंने
expectation,
कर दिया है।
emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
दोनों
Well,
डीएम
it
का रहे
looks
मैंने।
like a big game, sounds like a
सेंटर
big game.
मिडफील्डर रख
Everyone
देता हूँ,
involved is
चलो
absolutely up for it.
पोज करके रख देता हूँ, ठीक है। स्टीफन जेरार्ड को रखूँ या फिर इसको रखूँ, वेराने को रखूँ? ले, स्टीफन जेरार्ड को रख दूँ या फिर इसको रखूँ? नहीं, ये तो नहीं चलेगा, इसको रख देता हूँ। नाइस, ठीक है, चल। हाँ, जेरार्ड को रख दिया मैंने।
So we're up and running.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
रख दिया है जेरार्ड को।
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Mendes. Veron. And he's forced to go back. Ball played for Stoichkov. And it's Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. Thinks about the shot. And he's got his range wrong there.
अरे भाई गेम सेंस का कमाल है वो, मेरे को भी पता है।
It has been a rather gentle
कभी
affair
कभी
so
प्लेयर
far.
क्या है कि होल्ड अप नहीं होता है मेरे साथ।
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's through, now is he in? And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nuno Mendes. Short changes him with that pass. And here's the chance to counter. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rooney!
ये पास डालना
And
था,
he
क्या
looked
कहता है?
every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
डिफेंस ओपन हो रहा है, हाँ बराबर है भाई, सही है।
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Mendes. Neither side yet able to find the net. Albert Ferrer. And it's Kimmich. Knocks it out wide.
हाँ ये गलत डाला वो।
Goulet is the team's great visionary. Oh, well measured. Gerrard. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in with purpose.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Albert Ferrer. It's Kimmich. Rooney. And it's Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through.
कहाँ मर गया ये?
Oh, well played, well played. Koundé gets it clear. And here's Pedri. He's in a great position here. Gerrard. And it's Rooney. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately
सही है,
there
थोड़ा
was
गेम
no
सेटअप
way
अभी
through.
हुआ है अच्छे से। थोड़ा
Kimmich.
होल्ड करो, ठीक है। ले होल्ड किया मैंने।
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now Ruben Diaz. That could spell trouble. It could be in here. Chance for a shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ये थ्रू बॉल नहीं था
Menu.
यार, टाइमिंग गलत थी मेरी।
Engages and forces him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nuno Mendes has a look and plays it forward. Played out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And
क्या कहता है,
that is
कैसे
gonna
जा
be
रहा है
the
अभी?
final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions
जाना
on
तो
the
चाहिए
first
थोड़ा और
half?
अच्छे से.
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
Possession
It
होता
is
है,
0-0
position.
here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Veron. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Veron. Now Albert Ferrer.
ये है.
That pass has been well intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? And he plays one through.
Clear करेंगे
That's
रे
just playing
बाबा.
it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. Mbappe. That has been
यार बॉल
cut
पे क्यों नहीं
short.
जाता यार ये?
Played down the flank. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Pass is just off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Pedri.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the shot!
ये मेरे को
It's
पता था
in!
साला.
The breakthrough arrives at last! There was
Yeah,
no
they-
getting to
Oh,
that.
again.
No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United
Chal to
have
ye main
taken
marta
the
hoon.
lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Short changes him with that pass.
क्या कर दिया?
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one.
यार क्या सीन है साला?
Now this could be a chance. He's got away. There a great chance. And that has fair
आराम
feet.
से तो होगा यार, लेकिन गोल खा गया देखना.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Pedri. Eze.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Rooney. Coming on to replace him is number...
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Change of plan here, perhaps. Veron. Well seen. Saw that coming. Gerrard. Out towards the flank. Back towards the middle. And it's Veron. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Eze.
That's good play from him.
Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Guti. Baron.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance!
तेरे को मैंने बोला था यार ये
That is
बट Ferreira
decidedly
का यार नहीं
lacking.
जमता है।
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me,
नहीं, मेरे
this
को
was
नहीं
the obvious
जमता ये साला मेरे
substitution.
को
He'd become
जब
just a little
जब मैंने
jaded,
टीम
and
में खिलाया ना
as a
यार
result
इसको
of
एकदम
that, he
कचरा
was
कर
most
रहा है।
likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And they win it back again. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Stoichkov. Guti. And Guti! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
सही में ये डिफेंस वाला
You give him
इतना
an inch
इजीली
and he'll
करता है
take a
और
mile.
इतना है
Such
भी यार उसमें
immaculate
सब
precision.
Well, I'm
चलो
telling you,
पुराने
Peter,
डिफेंडर
thinking
वो
that the
सही है।
keeper might...
And that's that.
एटलीस्ट ड्रॉ तो आया देख ले
Nothing to separate the sides in the end.
एंड
For the
टाइम पे
want
स्कोर हुआ
of
वो।
desire, drive, or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've
गेम
seen,
पोजीशन
Jim?
देख कितना
Yeah,
है
this looked
शॉट
the
और
most
टारगेट
likely
नहीं है
outcome,
तीन
but
शॉट
we've
और
had
टारगेट
a
है
good
कुछ ऐसा तो
variety
नहीं
in
है
this
अपने
game,
साला
despite
कुछ
it
ऐसा
being
किया पर फिर भी यार ये गेम मेरे
anticlimactic.
को जीतना चाहिए था।
Well, that's it for tonight's match.
चल
So it
शुरुआत
just
तो
remains
ही
for me
कोई
to
नहीं।
thank Jim Beglin alongside.
देख ले अब सही है ये डिफेंस तेरे को मैं बोलता हूँ ये जो 90 वाला मैच होएगा ना ये अपने जीतेंगे तो मैं लिख के देता हूँ बोल अब सही है ये भाई रोबेन दियास एयर बॉल एटलीस्ट कनेक्ट करता है ठीक है तो ये मेरे को चाहिए ही क्योंकि पहले भी मेरा जो सेटअप था ये इसके हिसाब से सेटअप मैंने कर रखा था और बहुत अच्छा सेटअप था ये ठीक है कैंपेलो यार लेना है मेरे को लेकिन क्या करूं यार भाई नीचे शादी चल रही है देख सुनाई दे रहा है तेरे को डीजे देख कितना मस्त बज रहा है अगले मैच में खिलाएंगे दोनों को अगले मैच में खिलाएंगे अगले मैच में मैं श्रीलंका रहता हूँ।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
यूएसआई अरीना।
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here.
या तो
This
तूने बोला
crowd
कहाँ रहता
doesn't
था,
do
मैं भाई
ordinary,
श्रीलंका का घर है,
and
वहाँ
we
पे
should
रहता
be
हूँ।
in for something very special.
मैं रहता हूँ मुंबई।
So off we go then.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the...
Mbappe!
हाँ,
And he was there to get a
ये गोल था,
vital
ये
touch.
literally गोल था, ये मैंने
Mbappe
मेरे
clearly
जीवन में
thought he had the beating of the keeper.
क्योंकि भाई सेकंड स्ट्राइकर एकदम फ्री था ये।
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliant. Big chance! He's scored!
Well,
चलो
they
पहले
would
4
have been
मिनट में
looking
गोल
at
खा
him to
गए।
produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick.
बदल दूंगा उसको नेक्स्ट मैच में भी।
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Torres. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. And a shot! Really well taken.
क्या है
goal.
यार, क्या है ये? सही
They
है।
have heard the
क्या
starter's
जोर है
pistol
सही में,
and
सच में।
come racing out of the blocks.
एक मिनट रुक
The
यार, ऐसे
movement
मजा नहीं आ
so
रहा है।
precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to
3-3-1-3.
wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
ब्रो अभी मैच खत्म नहीं हुआ है, खत्म होने दे फिर देखते हैं क्या सीन होता है। ठीक है, मैच अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, एक बार खत्म होने दे फिर देखना।
Substitution on the field.
एक चीज और चेंज करनी है।
Mbappe.
चल पाउज हो नहीं होगा।
Coming on the field.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he was alert to it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mane finds himself offside. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, easy pickings there. Guti, nicely weighted ball. Great vision.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mane. Cleared without hesitation. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in. Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free, and claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, no joy this time. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things looking so easy, almost too... Header! He has done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
क्या
Yeah,
ये
it all
भी यार
came
मैं जो
from some
डीजे बजा
really
रहा है
smart
एकदम
movement, Peter.
पूरी मार
Did the
चूक रहा है
defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Abiati did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Mane. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. All perfectly measured that. Guti is onto this. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. Guti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that has been clubbed away.
स्मार्ट इस वाले भैया स्मार्ट
well
इस
dealt
वाले
with.
भैया
Oh, played right into his path. Chance for a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Done delicately. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rui Costa, and this is Mane. Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard. And that has been cut short. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared away. Takes a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. And there is the half-time whistle.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Searching pass he's played there. Throw in. And the shot! And that's off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Well read, nice interception. He might be in here! Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort.
पूरा खाली होगा तो मेरे को पता ही है पड़ेगा ही वहां से.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Xavi Alonso. Kimmich. And it's Guti. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's going to go a long way. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Chance! It's there!
मेरे को मेरा यार रखना पड़ेगा
And
ये
the chasm
नहीं चलेगा
continues
इसका.
to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, nice touch. Kimmich receives it in a good position here. Davis. And this is Cavani.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? And he shoots! And he's missed it.
Oh, how about that touch,
साला
Peter?
chance
I mean,
बनता है
that was
लेकिन
brilliant.
गड़बड़ नहीं हो
He
रहा
got the
है
ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
नहीं मेरे में मिस्टेक क्या थी मेरे को पकड़ में आया
Laid
भाई
down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise,
Goal,
but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They're urging... Oh, shooting chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
तो मैंने बोला ना मेरे में जो डिफेंडर है यार सही नहीं है मेरे में डिफेंस कोई काम का ही नहीं आ रहा है और एक तो यार ये सालों में भैंस जो क्या मार दी ये लोग को अभी चालू करना था टिचक 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 है जो कुछ
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Gerrard knocks it into space. Look at the space here. Cavani with it, climbs up big. It's
ले
bounced back
बचा
off the
ये
post.
यार हट तो
Pull it.
पहले तारे
Out to
गर्दिश
the
में
left
और
it
फेंक के
goes.
मारो यार
Rui Costa. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh no, this does not look good. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Torres. Yamal. Kimmich. Now Veron. Tries to play it through.
बॉल पे जाना
Needs a sigh of
चाहिए
relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rui Costa.
प्रॉमिस
A
यार
sharp little ball here.
मैं तो को बोला ना
He's
मेरे
got
में क्या
away.
मिस्टेक हो रही थी वो मैं तो को
And this is
बताया
Torres.
थोड़ा मैं
Veron.
खेलता नहीं होता मेरे को भूल जाता मैं सारा ही
Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. He can get that clear.
मेरा भाई क्या यार क्या
What's the
शेट
throw?
यार शेट
And it's Veron. He's going for goal.
क्या यार
That
शेट
has faded wide.
छोड़ता यार वो
Talking
खाली
about
खाली पास
playing
किया
into
मैंने
your
छोड़ता
opponent's
यार
hands,
shit.
that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
De Ligt. Xavi Alonso. De Ligt. Rui Costa. Looking to play him in. It's Neymar! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
7 गोल
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out.
7
That'll be a
गोल खा
foul.
चुके हैं भाई
No
7
second
गोल
thought, a straight red card.
हिस्ट्री लिखनी चाहिए सुनहरी अक्षरों
Well,
में
there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he's got the beating of his man. Torres. Decent chance! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bastoni. And it's Hullet. Hullet carries the ball down the right. Rui Costa. It's a threatening ball. Yamal.
साला ये मैच कब खत्म है, वापस मैं अपने फॉर्मेशन पे आके खेलता हूँ.
Kimmich. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he welcomes it in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has left him in a heap. And he's well... And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...
कसम से यार 1 घंटा हो गया अपनों को खेलते हुए, साला एक भी मैच अपनों ने जीता नहीं है. एक ड्रॉ और तीनों के तीन अपनों ने हारे भाई. एनीवे छोड़ो, अभी सबसे पहले अपने क्या करेंगे कि भाई इसी में अपने चेंज करेंगे और मैनेजर जो है मैनेजर चेंज करेंगे. इसकी जगह अपना अगर रखेंगे किधर गया, तो थोड़ा आउट वाइड रखने वाले हैं अपने. ठीक है, लॉन्ग बॉल नहीं रखेंगे. और 4-3-3-3-3-3 ये भी नहीं चलेगा, ये भी नहीं चलेगा. ये फुल्ली अटैकिंग है. जो तो ऑलरेडी अपने करते ही है 5-4-3-2-3-2. तो भाई साहब ये अपने जो बैलेंस फॉर्मेशन है ये अपने रखते हैं 4-1-4-1. ठीक है, ये 4-1-4-1 रखते हैं. ये एकदम प्रॉपर्ली बैलेंस फॉर्मेशन है. तो ठीक है, इसके हिसाब से अपने जो टीम है वो पूरी अपने चेंज कर देंगे. तो सबसे पहले अपने क्या करेंगे कि कीपर है वो सब्स्टिट्यूशन में चेंज करेंगे. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये कीपर अच्छा है और सही है ये कीपर भी. और नीचे जो प्लेयर है ना सारे वो करेंगे. हंसले बेटा हंसले, हंसले हंसले बेटा हंसले. तो अभी खेलना ही पड़ेगा. तू मेरे को एकदम अच्छे से मैं तेरा फॉर्मेशन सेट करके दिया कि यार ऐसा करो उसके हिसाब से ये करो. तो भी ये फॉर्मेशन के हिसाब से मेरे को सबसे ज्यादा गोल पड़े बोल. सीवी में इसको रखता हूँ. अल्फेंजो डेविस यहाँ पे, मेंडिस यहाँ पे. अल्फेंजो डेविस को निकाल देते हैं अपने. मेरा यार पता नहीं डिफेंस बार बार खुल जाता है. ये पता नहीं क्या रीजन है साला ये चीज का. अपने को आरबी चाहिए ना. दोनों मेंडिस. हेमेंस का है, हेमेंस ठीक है, इसको रख देते हैं। ठीक है, आरबी ये हो गया। अभी मैं मेरे हिसाब से ही खेलूंगा ना यार। बात तो वही है भाई, अब मैं क्या करूं? हैं? बोल, अब मैं क्या करूं? नहीं, पर मेरे को मेरे हिसाब से खेले तो जान दे, अभी जान दे, जाने दे, कोई बात नहीं। सीबी एक और चाहिए, सीबी एल बी, ठीक है। आरबी है, ये रहेगा सेंटर मिडफील्डर। नहीं, इतने क्या करेंगे भाई सेंटर मिडफील्डर भी। अभी अपने को करना है स्ट्राइकर चेंज। स्ट्राइकर में अपने को ये पड़ेगा, कहाँ गया, पहले ही पहले रख देते हैं। ठीक है, सीएफ में। और इसके बाद अपने को कहाँ गया भाई साहब, ओसिमान डेम्बले रिजर्व में। ठीक है, ओसिमान डेम्बले। खेलना ही पड़ेगा ना, अभी कोई ना क्या करेगा यार, तो भी। हैरिकेन, इसकी जगह हैरिकेन रख देते, ठीक है। और अपने को कुछ चेंज, किमिच, एलबी है, आरबी है, ठीक है। अभी दो सीबी चाहिए, एक और सीबी चेंज कर देते अपने अपने पास। सीबी चेंज करो भाई, एक और। सीबी में तो साला है ही नहीं कोई भी मैच, क्या इसमें डालो मेरे को ही समझ नहीं आता है कि सीबी में किसको खिलाऊं। चलो, इसको डाल देता हूँ फिर भी। मेसी को भी बिठा देता हूँ, ठीक है। तो गेम अपना जो होने वाला है, ये मैं चेंज कर देता हूँ। किधर गया चेंज मैनेजर का? प्ले स्टाइल जो है ना अपना, काउंटर नहीं रखूंगा, आउट वाइड रखूंगा थोड़ा। तो आउट वाइड रहेगा तो वो थोड़ा बेहतर भी अपने खेलते हैं उससे। तो चलिए भाई, मैनेजर चेंज, नया चेंज। 11 मैच अपने हारे, 3 ड्रॉ और 1 लॉस। सबसे खतरनाक और गंदा रिकॉर्ड है भाई ये तो मेरा। और ये जो है ना, गंदा रिकॉर्ड है मेरा, सही में। बस पानी वानी पी लिया है। भाई किसकी बात सुन के आया आज? देख ले तेरे दोस्त की बात सुन के आओ। आज तेरे भाई की बात सुनी है इसके लिए भाई।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for
भाई
it.
लगभग लगभग यार 1.5 घंटा जैसा लाइव स्ट्रीम करते हुए हो गया है, तो 1.5 घंटे में एक भी मैच नहीं अपनों ने जीता, पर
There's the whistle.
खैर कोई बात नहीं,
Jim, you've played in games of this nature.
अभी
Who
जीतते
can make the difference?
जाएंगे।
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played back into the centre. Nice sequence of passes, this. Stoichkov has it out wide and in space. And it's hoisted clear. And the volley.
थोड़ा एंगल सेट करता है
Great
यार,
effort,
शॉट
but
परफेक्ट।
no way through. And it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
भाई ऑफसाइड,
And the whistle's gone.
ऑफसाइड
Presumably
नहीं
for
था।
offside.
पहली बार तो यार अच्छा बॉल मिला था मेरे को यार।
Well, that has not gone well. Beckham. And here's Stoichkov. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
इट इज अ रेड कार्ड।
Oh, that's
मेरे
a
को पता था
foul
ये
in a
रेड कार्ड ही है।
dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is
दे
red.
दे भाई, तू दे दे, रेड कार्ड दे दे।
Jim, I suppose that was the only possible
मेरी भी
outcome in
इच्छा
the
पूरी कर ले तू रेड कार्ड
circumstances.
दे के।
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing,
Ruben Dias.
and he had to go with the risk.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, that's neat. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Puskos.
चलो कोई बात नहीं, भले रेड खाया लेकिन गोल तो नहीं मत लिखने दिया यार।
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Timber bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Stoichkov. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Puskás. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And this tries a shot! And it's pulled back. Now it's Pelé. That pass has been well intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's been given away. Stoichkov. And the through ball. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale. Oh, that's Bale! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Rooney. That ball looks a good one. Check, gets it away. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Raul. It's Raul! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Stoichkov. No way through there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for the run. Played out to the left flank. Stoichkov in acres of space out wide. Saliba getting this one clear. And this is Beckham. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper...
Ah, he's given it away. He's one-on-one. Puskás! Superb from Puskás! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona find a position of real... That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Terrific save by Abbiati.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And we have our very first corner. Right card! Oh, he's been caught napping. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cannavaro. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Now the cross. It'll be a throw-in. Cannavaro. Now it's Pele. Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's intervened well there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, no joy this time. Beckham. Timber. Beckham. It's Kimmich. Now it's Rooney. That has been slung wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Beckham. That's very neat. And Beckham! He's kept it out just.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good read, needed to be. Check is there to clear. Mendes calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Stoichkov. Kimmich. Knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Kimmich. And he's cut it out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Shapes to shoot! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 20, Dembele. Coming on the field, number 11.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
65, number
And now they can spring out of defence.
4 added minutes has been
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. And he plays one through. And this is Puskás. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside...
चार्जिंग चला दे, वो मेरा भी चार्जर है। लिटरली एकदम किसी को मारने का मन कर रहा था वो, लिटरली बोलो यार। एक भी मैच नहीं जीत पाए अपने, एक भी मैच क्या होता है सही नहीं। चलो कोई बात नहीं, अभी वापस है नई दिल्ली नया दाव, स्टार्ट करके देखते हैं। फिलहाल मैंने रखा है 4-1-2-3, ठीक है। इसके बाद देखते हैं कि अपना क्या सीन चलता है। मे भी होना तो मांगता है इस बार मैच जीतना, एक मैच जीते ना यार, थोड़ा बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़े अपना। तो कॉन्फिडेंस जो है ना काफी लो दिख रहा है अपना को, ट्रिपलिंग में भी और इसमें भी। तो मेरे को लगता है कि इसमें पर्सनली जो इंस्ट्रक्शन है वो देना पड़ेगा अभी। तो चलो पर्सनली इंस्ट्रक्शन जो है वो अपने देते हैं। ओपोनेंट का पहले देख लेते हैं भाई क्या सीन चलता है। 4-2-3-1, ठीक है। न्यूनो को रखता हूँ यहाँ पे, और एंकरिंग एंकरिंग इसको करता हूँ, ठीक है। अभी डिफेंस में मैन मार्किंग रख देता हूँ। नहीं, डिफेंस पे डिफेंस का ही रहेगा। कुंडे फैब, इसका तो कोई मतलब नहीं, इसको मार्किंग कर देते हैं और टाइट मार्किंग कर देते सारा ही। इस पे जाते हैं टाइट मार्किंग, ठीक है। ऑलमोस्ट सभी अभी इंस्ट्रक्शन दे दी है, और ये जो है ना ये अपने करके देखते हैं। चलो एडिट पोजीशन, ठीक है। चलो रखते हो जाओ सारे। अच्छा, तो टैक्टिस है वो भी अपनों ने चेंज कर दिया है भाई, ये भी चेंज कर दिया। अभी देखते हैं कि एक मैच जीतने की इच्छा है भाई सही में।
Well, what a sight this is. The
टकलू भाई
colour,
साहब आए,
the
टकलू भाई साहब।
choreography, the camaraderie. The
नेमार,
fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
तो यहाँ से थोड़ा रूट बदल पाएगा भाई।
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape
निकला था
by,
लाइन पे कोई
by
बात नहीं
linking
चलो
the front and back.
And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he thumps it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Suarez, I've always been a huge fan of, Peter. A complete forward of the modern era. I call him a hybrid between the traditional 9 and number 10. Drives and turns at people when there's little space. Loves to run in behind when there isn't. There's no one better than him at doing that.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's picked his way through. Now the cross, big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Saliba can get it clear. Rudiger. So we're still where we started right now. Threads one in. And it's Richie. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes. Stoichkov.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Saliba with the clearance. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Madueke. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the...
Up he goes! Off the post! Timber gets good distance on it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rijkaard. Stoichkov. And it's Richie. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes aim and crosses. Koundé getting this one clear. Richie does well to get it back. Luis Suarez. Pele. Stoichkov. Tries to pass it through. Mendes gets into a good position. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's an imaginative pass. Half-time getting close now. Spread it left. That's a pretty loose pass. Lam. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Modric. That's a cute ball. Oh, played right into his path. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had it nicked away. Modric. Oh, it's Modric! Stoichkov. Pele. Now it's Luis Suarez. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
तो आप भाई देख ही सकते हो कि क्या सीन चल रहा है साला।
Here we go again. Both sides
चलना
defensively
देना
robust up to
बॉल।
now. And it's Messi. Modric. That's Rijkaard. Modric. Rummenigge is onto this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
ये फंसा हुआ
Oh,
बॉल
that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Messi. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
ये डेंजरस पोजीशन है, देखते हैं
And the
स्कोर कर
referee
पाता है
has
कि नहीं
shown
कर
him
पाता है,
a
पर
yellow
मेरे ख्याल से
card.
यार ये मार देगा क्योंकि टीम इसकी अच्छी है। मेरे को लगता है ये ठोक
Messi
देगा।
ready to try one. And so we have the
Leo
first set
Messi.
piece of the game.
अब देखते हैं जो भी सीन होता है लास्ट में। लगना तो नहीं चाहिए पर फिर भी।
Good take, and is he in? Takes a shot!
मेरे को पता ही था ये सीन होगा ही
He's
होगा।
done it!
Well, it's hardly a great
Oh, it's
surprise to
easily
see him
meant to
doing
goal
something
mark that
thrilling,
they are. It's not
and it
easily
should
goal mark that
send
they are.
a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving...
And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Abiati, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh,
A
रेड
cool
कार्ड।
head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
पेनल्टी।
The chance to
दूसरा रेड
pull
में भी।
further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't
बाकी और
work.
कुछ मत करो। बस।
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Timber. Madueke gets into some space. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Koundé. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes. Nice looking ball. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Abiati gets it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now he's off and running. He is through here. Picked out brilliantly. And Stoichkov! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the
यार क्या
post.
नसीब है सही में यार, इतना जब
And
नसीब
it's
ये पान लो तो
Mendes.
क्या करेगा कौन?
And that's a
वो माहौल
dangerous
है,
ball. And the finish! No
सही में वो
mistake!
माहौल है यार.
Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Modric. And here's Maradona. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! He should have put that one away.
Literally
Well, he's
brother,
clearly
साला
feeling
समझ
that he
नहीं
could
आ
pretty
रहा है
much
यार,
have the
क्या
job
करूं,
done.
क्या ना
He may
करूं.
well get another chance, you know.
ओए सीएम नीचे यार उसको होल्ड अप पे रख दिया है, ये जाएगा भी और तोड़ेगा. आना चाहिए यार, 2 गोल और आने चाहिए.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, Neymar. El dorsal 19,
ऐसा अपना है बराबर.
Modric. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. El dorsal
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to
क्या
get it.
लगा था भाई तुमको कि मार लोगे?
It's their second
देख
corner
मत
of the
ससुरा,
game.
हमारा मैच डाउन है, हम पूरा मैन के ऊपर चढ़ा देते. चलो
And that should get the job done.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Pele. No, no way through. Now it's Inzaghi.
ओए यार हट चला.
Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
कॉर्नर ना जाए, बहुत ट्राई किया लेकिन चला ही गया. कोई बात नहीं, चलो जान दो.
So, third corner of the game. Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thinks one through. Good ball over the top.
चलो 3-3.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out
उड़
the
जा
danger.
यार, उड़ जा. टाइम नहीं है अपने पास, 2 मिनट शेष बचे हैं. शेष बचे शेष.
Baron.
हाथ दिखाओ जाओ.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Showing good feet. And it's Baron. Guti. And that has been knocked clear. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Knocks it into space. It's a searching pass. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it.
1 मिनट और रहता ना,
He
1 मिनट
looks at
में
his
काउंटर अटैक
watch
बढ़
and
जाता
blows
है.
his whistle. Well, that was intense.
चलो इस बार तो क्या है,
Enjoyable
थोड़े गोल
contest
कम
that
आए.
either could easily have won.
नहीं तो साला ये
Ultimately
भी
decided
4-5
by
गोल
just the
होता ही.
odd goal.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, पटरी अपनी आ रही है लाइन पे. 13 मैच, हाय 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 हाय, 13 मैच अपनों ने हारे. 13 मैच, हाउ कैन पॉसिबल मैन. 13 मैच अपनों ने हारे. अरे यार उसमें क्या, अरे यार.
Well, that was intense.
कुछ कर नहीं सकते यार उसमें अपने, या तू नहीं कुछ कर सकता या मैं नहीं कुछ कर सकता, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. ओके, तो कुछ ज़्यादा कुछ लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है कि ठीक है. आ जाए तो अच्छा है.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
चीन सताक डमडम चीक किताब चमचम. चलो भाई, मंत्र पढ़ दिया आज.
And that gets things running. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his...
And a chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Azar. Taken back almost at once. It's Nedved! His
क्या
scores!
गोली बज रही है यार, क्या गोली बज रही है
2-0
साला।
and in next to no time.
एंड तो समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या
Oh,
करूं यार।
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter,
भाई
I
मैं
think the keeper
लिटरली
knew
यार,
straight
लिटरली
away he was
मतलब
never going to
लिटरली।
get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do. But
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
तो रुक फिर, एक इसकी माँ की आगे इसका एक ही इलाज है अपने पास। मैं मेरे हिसाब से खेल रहा हूँ यार, मैं मेरे हिसाब से खेल रहा हूँ। हाँ यार, क्या मार
Has
दी
a
है,
look
शॉट
and
इतना
plays it
लेट क्यों
forward.
आया, मेरे को वही
it's the
समझ नहीं
sort
आता।
of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a little off target. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Now it's Bebeto. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Madueke threads one in, looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Madueke. Luis Suarez.
तो लुइस सुआरेस,
Belletti. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Timber receives it in a wide position. Oh, great header!
That's just playing it safe and
देख रहे हो
simple.
भाई साहब नसीब।
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Stoichkov. Can he get it through? Pele. Short changes him with that pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played over towards the opposite flank. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Bebeto. Can he get on? Nedved! It's off target and by quite a way.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
थोड़ा रह गया था यार, शिट, कोई बात नहीं, चल।
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bernardo Silva. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Chouameni. Madueke. Madueke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's worked it through. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice control. Nedved. And this is Hazard. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed
मेरे को
with
थोड़ा
the
शांत
way his
रहेगा और
team
उसके
just
हिसाब से
switched
खेलना
off
पड़ेगा,
for
नहीं तो ये सारा
those two
टूटता रहेगा,
goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game.
मेरे को
And
लगता है
it's
कि साला
easier said
सेंटर
than done, as we
नहीं,
know.
अपना वैसे भी सेंटर खुल जाता है, सेंटर से एकदम गेम नहीं देख पाता है यार।
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too
बहुत
cagey
लेट कर
either.
दिया यार,
So
बहुत लेट
attack
कर
with
दिया।
real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chouameni. Knocks it into space. Gets a good foot in there. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India with the corner. They're first.
बहुत हारी है, मैच जीतते हैं।
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madueke. Looking for options for movement. And now the breakaway. And it's Nedved. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
फाउल करता भी
And
नहीं है तो
that
भी फाउल दे
really
देता है।
is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
छेत्री, सुनील छेत्री।
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. India find a position of real strength now.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Has crossed into the middle. Adams tries to clear. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is through here. Salah. Now here's the delivery. Bernardo Silva. Oh, they can break here. Veron. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Czech claims it without any fuss. Nedved. Bebeto. Great vision. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Mohamed Salah. Now Modric. Koundé. Veron. Nuno Mendes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bebeto. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to.
सही में मेरे को लगता है मेगा बैंड और गेम लीड कर देना चाहिए साला इतना
Nuno
इतना इतना
Mendes
इतना बेदर्दी
has been
है,
given his
इतना
marching
बेदर्दी।
orders.
ऐसे भी
He
कर ले
had
तो भी साला
already
नहीं होगा।
been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bernardo Silva. And here's Azar. And he's managed to... Azar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that has not gone well. Azar. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Azar. Azar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Could be danger here. Mohamed Salah. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, important interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
साला समझ नहीं आ रहा है बैंड क्या बोलूं लिटरली नहीं समझ आ रहा है बैंड क्या बोलूं इतने मैच हारना इतने मैच हारना इतने मैच हारना और वो भी बैठ के कोई मतलब नहीं है साला चलो कोई नहीं, देखते हैं अभी क्या सीन होता है। एक तो साला ये भी करके देख लेते हैं भाई, एक ये भी रख के देख लेते हैं साला, शायद मैच ना हार रहे अपने। मेरे को लगता है साला ये बनोती है। पल्लू लटके हो तारो पल्लू लटके, हाय हाय। देखना पड़ेगा साला क्या सीन होता है क्या नहीं। 29% बैटरी है, क्या है यार। एक भी मैच नहीं जीता, एक भी मैच क्या, वो भी एक भी मैच क्या होता है सही में, लिटरली एक भी मैच नहीं जीत पाया आज हमने। कल तो फिर भी एक मैच जीत लिया था, आज का तो ठिकाना ही नहीं है यार। वो सीन किधर चल रहा है, क्या चल रहा है साला, वही अपने को समझ नहीं आ रहा है। ये दुख काहे खत्म नहीं होता है बे, सच में ये वाली लाइन अभी मेरे पे सूट हो रही है, ये दुख काहे खत्म नहीं होता है। जाने दो बहन, अभी जैसा भी है जो भी है जाने दो। ये आया अल्बर्ट फरेरा, वापस आया भाई। चलो देखते हैं भाई, ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा, ये भी मैच हारेंगे साले, इतने मैच तो हार रहे हैं अपने। मेरे को लगता है लाइव स्ट्रीम शायद बंद करके खेलना पड़ेगा मेरे को, नजर लग जाती है। तो भी कितने दिन है यार,
Oh,
22
what a
तारीख
sight
आज
this
है,
is. The
अगले
colour,
महीने की
the
22 तारीख को वापस से
choreography, the
सीजन शुरू हो जाएगा भाई।
camaraderie.
सीजन
The
के
fans
मतलब
have
खत्म
pulled out
बात,
all the
ठीक है।
stops to make
वो
this a
थोड़ा
monumental occasion.
रहेगा कि अपने पहले कर लेते तो सही रहता, पर फिर भी अभी
Expectations and
क्या ही
decibels
बोल
both
सकते, क्या
rising
ही
fast
बोल सकते
here.
हैं भाई।
Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
चलो फोकस ऑन गेम, ओके। एक बार कैमरा चेंज करके देखते हैं। चलो डायनामिक कस्टम रखते हैं, जूमिंग।
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have so...
Neymar! And he's done it!
क्या साला घुमा रहा है
The
भाई वो बोले नेट
ideal
भी बेन के
start!
जैसा एकदम चूके जैसा चल
And
रहा
it
है
looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu, he's got away. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. That's Gerrard. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
साला
Oh, that's nice.
साला 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 साला
Gerrard. And it's Veron. And that's gone loose. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Camavinga. DiMarco. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a promising position. Neymar. He's going for goal. Oh, off the bar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty
ऐसा
annoyed with
खर्चा किया
himself
यार
there.
इसने
He's usually better than that.
Oh, what a mistake.
यार मेरे को समझ
Oh,
नहीं आता
super
साला बॉल
fine.
क्यों नहीं रिलीज करते
Now, real chance.
भाई मैं बहन जो बॉल क्यों नहीं रिलीज करते साले उनकी माँ की यहाँ बहन जो
And there
बटन
we
नहीं
have
दबाता
it,
तो भी साला
the
पास नहीं
two-goal
डालते यार
cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of
फंसा हुआ
moods
बॉल
are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go
वापस से
and wrap
फंसा हुआ
things up.
बॉल
Veron. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Azar. Mbappe and the shot! And that has been cleared. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hangs one in. Upamecano tries to clear.
हाँ चल भाई चल चल
Now it's DiMarco. It's run loose here. It's crossed into them. It's a mighty effort. Didn't quite get enough on
सही
that.
है
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Timber. That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to
ये
risk-taking at
चार्ज
this
भी पता
stage.
नहीं
There's
क्यों नहीं
plenty
करते
of time left yet.
Cafu. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Cafu. He's in plenty of space here. Cafu. Pele. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Camavinga looking to play him in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
DiMarco with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar! Madrid with the corner, they're first.
थोड़ा जीने नहीं दे रहा है सही में.
DiMarco plays it short. DiMarco. Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. There will be a throw-in. DiMarco. And it's Camavinga. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vardiol. De Roberto. Gerrard. Engages and forces him off the... It's Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Albert Ferrer. And it's Ser Roberto. Oh, what a ball! Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot!
Yes, स्मार्ट
A
इसी
really
तो होने तो
close
भी गेंद
shave
बाहर
and
मारता
the
है
last
यार.
action of
मैंने
the
कुछ
first
किया भी
half.
नहीं था तो खाली छोड़ दिया यार.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, I
कोई
think
काम
things
का
have
नहीं है.
worked out
मेरे लिए
pretty
तो ये
well so
worst है
far,
पूरा.
Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Brilliant save from Alisson! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Cross goes in there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
कीपर डाइव कर रहा है इसकी मां की चूत. हर बॉल पे जा रहा है.
Jimenez. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert
आजा
to
मेरे
it.
भाई, तेरे को ही आना है रिटर्न। बैंच
Sholinton.
पैर जमा के वहां पे नहीं
And it's
गया।
Azar. Madrid are looking to break at pace. De Roberto tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance!
शुक्र है, शुक्र है, शुक्र है, शुक्र है, एक गोल तो आया
The
भाई,
second
शुक्र है।
half off to a spectacular start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Couldn't squeak. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. And this is Azar. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Di Roberto. Chance here to counter. Spread it left. Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
Up he goes! And he hits the net!
फाइनली भाई, फाइनली
Grabbed themselves an
फाइनली
equaliser.
आया, फाइनली।
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And here's Azar. He steps in, just about within shooting range. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Azar. And here's Neymar.
मैं यार,
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now he's got space here. And it's Neymar. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Azar, he can run onto that. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. He has found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well read, nice interception. Vardiol getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Neymar. And it's Azar. It's Camavinga. And this is Azar. Shot, surely!
And चोद
Yes, he's done it!
हाँ लोड़ा
And
पैनिक
that
कर जाता है
has
बहन चोद
raised the
क्या पैनिक
roof!
कर जाता है सही में लिटरली क्या
Well,
पैनिक कर
one
गया
moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one
अभी
will
क्या पट गया
sting.
बहन चोद
The
क्या करेगा
danger was
नतीजा
always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
And that is that. Well, this was a game they
हाँ
could so
यार
easily
गेम
have
साला
won on
अच्छा था
another
लास्ट
day, but
लास्ट आगे मार
alas,
के
that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
loss everything is lost ah आर्या पार यार
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. And he's gone backward here. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gerrard. Driving forward. Oh, nice touch. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
तो दिस इज द लास्ट गेम ब्रो, क्योंकि थक गया हूँ मैं भी हार हार के। मैं आपको सही बोलूँ साला
That's been
मजा ही नहीं आ
intercepted.
रहा है आज।
That was well played.
Oh, they could be
इतने
caught
दिन
out
से मजा ही
here.
नहीं आ रहा है।
Is that
2
a
दिन हो
foul?
गए, फिर
Yes, the
कंटिन्यूसली ये
referee's
खेलना
given it.
पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है साला
The
मैं
referee
नहीं
has
खेलता हूँ ना,
resisted the
इसलिए मेरे को ये
temptation to go to
कंट्रोल
his
हाथ में
pocket.
नहीं
It's
बैठता
just
है
a
अच्छे से।
stern lecture.
और बहुत मैच आ रहा, बहुत मैच आ रहा, बहुत मैच आ रहा। और मैं आपको दावे के साथ कहता हूँ, अगली बार जब भी लाइव स्ट्रीम के ऊपर आऊँगा ना, तो आपको ये चीज़ देखने के लिए नहीं मिलेगी, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है
It's
कि
been a pretty
क्या मिस्टेक हो
high-octane
रही है मेरे
start,
से।
at least from one side's
ठीक है,
perspective.
Well,
तो
they've made
ट्राई
all
करेंगे
the
कि वो फिक्स
inroads
करने
and their
का।
confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, it's played into the area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Right card! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile
गेम
there.
अपना हर एक बहुत अच्छा जाता है, हर एक बढ़िया जाता है, लेकिन क्या है कि फाइनल थर्ड में साला आके अपना फिनिशिंग नहीं होता है। देखो ये किधर मारा है इसने, और ये इधर लगना नहीं चाहिए।
Corner number 4 coming up here. Xavi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
ये यार स्लाइड ओके।
He has a look up.
यार ये क्या सीन है, बहन चोद मारा था शॉट,
Messi
लेकिन क्या
showed
मार
plenty
दी
of
यार
zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
व्हाट द फक मैन, सीरियसली यार। साला एकदम खत्म हो गया गेम, मेरा नहीं खेलने का मन कर रहा है अभी सच में। लो चलो गेम वाला ही तरस खा गया, कहते हैं ऐसे नहीं तो ऐसे जीतो तुम। तो चलिए गाइस, मिलते हैं अभी अपने कल, तब तक के लिए गुड बाय गाइस, क्योंकि अभी भी अपने हार हार के कंटिन्यूसली हार हार के अपना जो दिमाग है ना एकदम खराब हो गया है। तो चलो नेमार अपने को मिल गया, ये अपने खोलेंगे, कल खोलेंगे, ठीक है। तो कल अब सेम टाइम तो नहीं, करीब 12 बजे अगर टाइम मिलेगा तो अपने दोपहर के टाइम पे आएंगे, ठीक है। तब तक गुड बाय, तो मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम के ऊपर। टाटा गाइस।